Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed Holler Loudly. I know I did. I love stories that I can make silly voices with, so that one was really fun for me. So what I want to do now is go through this with you. This is called a retell guide, so it's going to kind of give you a way to tell about that story that we just read. So if you had a friend that came up and said, hey, what is that story Holler Loudly about? You can give them just a little snapshot about what happened in the story, okay? So let's see what it says. It says, this story is about a blank named blank who blank. All right, and that's kind of confusing, so I'm gonna go back through just a little bit at a time. This first part helps us to tell about the main character. Who is this entire story about? And we know that this story is about Holler, right? And he is a boy, okay? So in a story, you might have your character be a boy. Sometimes it's an animal, so it might be about a cow or a dog or a chicken, I don't know. But this story, our main character is a boy. So this story is about a boy named Holler. Okay, who blank. And this is where we tell about what happened a little bit in the story. So in this story, Holler had a problem, which was he kept getting in trouble for being too loud. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to say, because that's kind of what comes to mind when I think about that story. So this story is about a boy named Holler who kept getting in trouble for being too loud. Okay, so far we've told a little bit about our story. We told about who our main character is. The next part says it happened, and this is where we say where it happened, where the setting of the story was. All right, so I'm gonna look at my book because this one's a little hard because there's not really one place that this story happens, and I'm trying to remember where all it happens. Because I know it happened in Holler's house when he was born. Some of it happened at school. Let's see, the movie theater. Let's see, where else? Oh, when he went fishing with Grandpa, right? And then the state fair. And then when they went to go see the quartet, right? So all these things happened in different places, but they all happened in one town, and that was Holler's hometown, I guess. And so I think that's what I'm going to say for our setting, because it all kind of happened there. If I wanted to, I could say, it happened at his house, or, but I'd have to name all of those things. So for this one, I'm going to say it happened in Holler's hometown. And it was kind of a Western hometown, wasn't it? Which made it so much fun to read. All right, so this gives us just, like I said, a little snapshot about what our story is about. So let's read it again. This story is about a boy named Holler who kept getting in trouble for being too loud. It happened in Holler's hometown. Okay, and so that gives us a really good idea of what that story is about. All right, so when you do yours, I'd like for you to fill it in, and you can have a parent help you if you need help writing. I have no problem with that. This is really just to get an idea of how we can tell about a story, all right? So I'm less concerned about the writing and more concerned about you being able to tell me. And if you want to record yourself, that would be awesome. That's actually a really cool way for me to see what your story is about before I go ahead and read, and listen to you read, I mean. So, all right.